Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Scorpio weekly money and career reading from July 8th to the 14th, 2024. Scorpios, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Scorpio weekly money and career, July 8th to the 14th. 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all well. Let's begin and let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Money and career. 3 of Pentacles. Building, you're starting something new, you're joining a team. This is teamwork in a company, or you might be building a house. You're building something and you're not alone. You're within a collaboration or a team, joining a company, joining a team. Let's see what you're building. Let's see how this moves forward. Scorpio. Money and career. The Fool. Beautiful. So this is something completely new. You're embarking on something you have not done before. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from other people's ideas, other people's rules, regulations, imposing you have to do something specifically. So, are you joining a new team? Are you starting your own team, your own company, your own idea? The Hierophant, beautiful. So you're making this official, or someone is making this official, or you're now understanding that you're part of that new group. You're going to be part of something more structured, or you're structuring your own business. This is becoming official, signing the contract, sealing the deal, having the approval of this leadership, this person, this company. This is something with the Hierophant where you're stepping up your game. Let's see where this goes. Or this is a leader, a person, an establishment that's officially admitting you in their realm, in their team, in their company, or officially signing you part of a project, a committee. Let's move forward. Let's see where we're going. It's very powerful. 7 of Swords and King of Swords, sorting out with words, or feeling empowered, or finally feeling empowered to speak the truth on something, on a situation, a person, someone you don't trust, or someone that lied to you, something dishonest. This is something coming out. This is you coming out, speaking your truth, but it can also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming in and pushing their narrative, or pushing to speak the truth. The King of Swords is also someone that brings back, or brings their ideas to the light. In other words, if this is something you couldn't express before, or no one listened to you, or you had an idea, or someone said something, or someone you don't trust said something, or there's a situation somewhere, right, that you don't trust, it's coming out. But not only is it coming out, maybe clearing the air, or maybe even having those harsh conversations you have to have on that, whatever it is, on that person, or maybe you thought you had to pick up slack for others, or whatever. You're finding that mental clarity. And that mental clarity, or the authority that's shining light on this situation, person, that is going to put you back into power. because you're finally going to have clarity of mind to start this new adventure, to dare to put yourself out there and join that team, to dare to start your own business, to dare to detach yourself from past influence or past people that sort of imposed their narrative on you. That's what the King of Swords is all about. It's standing firm in your truth. Yes, having clarity of mind, but also paying attention, and that understanding that now you can judge a situation appropriately, and now you know that this person or this situation can get in your way and you're not taking it anymore. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Let's see where this goes. Yes, 3 of Wands. Now you can start building. Now your ships are coming in. Now the answer's coming in, the callback, the people that want you on their team, or the documents you're signing to start your business or to get in that school. You are now, you cleared the air. Whatever that last thing or that thing was standing in your way, the person, the way of thinking, the things they said about you, or the things behind your back, or just people you don't trust. It doesn't always have to be because they did something to you. It's also because maybe these are not people that are trustworthy, or this is maybe a company or a situation, right, that did things that you just don't see eye to eye with. It's not for you. And that's why you have the Fool, detaching yourself from those rules or those regulations or that boss or that moment in time where you had to follow something that you don't believe in or that you don't feel is honest, and you don't feel is I'm missing one word, but it'll come back. You don't feel it's not about it. You want integrity and you want honesty. And what you worked in before, or the dynamic, the manager you had, or the company you worked in, or the whatever it is, that is not flying anymore. Big eye opener here with the Tower. Realizing that now you're going to build on something else, and you don't want to, it feels like you don't even want to be in that group of people anymore, or maybe you don't want to be in that company, or maybe you don't want to be in that team, or even in that field, that subject, because you don't want to be subject to those rules and regulations. It's time to dare to go do something else and detach yourself from that. Maybe it was too restricted with the Hierophant. Maybe it's too restricted and you need more freedom. With the 3 of Wands, now you're planning. Now you're building. Now you're starting. You're operational with the team. This is something that you're now in the 3D building. It's not just a plan. It's not just a vision, a goal. No, this is now something actually reality. It's starting. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're traveling, but maybe you're just starting that new endeavor, job, school, business, whatever it is. And we have the Tower. And now this time around, you're going to take your time, step by step. You're not going to rush into it. You're going to plan this out. This is something that you don't want to rush. You've been disillusioned. You've been disillusioned. Or delusional. Or, right, this is something that you thought was going to work for you. Something more structured, working in that specific establishment, working with those rules, regulations. You felt maybe you wanted to find financial security. It's almost like you, it's almost like you felt at one point, Scorpio, and it's going to be different for everyone, but that by taking a job, and this is just an energy, it's not, doesn't mean that's what it is, but it's just, this is what it feels like. It feels like you took an opportunity to work in something completely different because you felt that that was going to give you more security, for balance, for more financial security, or for, you know, I'm hearing insurance purposes or something like that. Okay, so let's say you start a job completely a little bit out of left field of compared to what you usually do, and that is not, you were illusioned. Because I feel like as you enter something very regimented or ruled and regulated, again, establishment can be governmental, but almost like a teacher. For example, you become a teacher, or from private to public, or, you know, something administrative, and, you know, something like that. And that's going to be your security, and that way you're okay. And you don't trust these people. You don't trust these people. You thought it was going to be the right thing to do, and didn't really work out. So now you're taking your time to choose. You already chose freedom. You already chose to be independent. You don't want to be attached to those people that are making decisions for you, managers or philosophies in a company, or just a way of a work dynamic in an establishment, right? You not wanting to deal with that. It was, you really thought it was going to be something else, and it was going to give you stability. But the thing is, Scorpio, if you, and that's, I'm really feeling this is odd for you, because Scorpio doesn't like to be ruled and regulated, and Scorpio doesn't like to be restrained, and Scorpio likes to be, yes, put in the spotlight for the right reasons, for integrity, for showing up for the job, for commitment, and really hard working, and yeah, really showing up and being part of the team. And Scorpio likes to honor that, and likes to be, you know, can take leadership in a team if they really believe in something, and they'll really step up and work hard. But if you start mansplaining, sorry for a better term, something to Scorpio, especially if they don't particularly believe in it, that's not going to work out. So I'm just surprised to see that this is something, maybe it was just for something very specific. You'll have to comment down below that you took the job or you believed in this. Because I feel like, yeah, that's not working out. But you're building something new. Something that you've worked on. Something's coming in, and you're taking your time. Your freedom above all. Freedom above all. Let's pull some more cards. It's coming. It's you know, it's going to be different, and you know you're going to have to do this differently, right? This is, it's almost like you started the job and you very rapidly realize that this is not for you. You can't trust these people. You're not on the same wavelength. It's not something that's going to work for you. So here you are, speaking your truth, asserting yourself, letting everybody know that you are confident, that you know what you're doing, that you're very professional, but you're not going to take any BS. So that is pushing you to go on to be independent, start your own business, or start another job in another field with another company or team. You're building something new. Yes, disappointed, not surprising, not surprising, not enough, not for you. and not even particularly remotely interested in another offer or negotiating or partaking in any sort of meetings, you're disconnecting. Very protective. Standing your ground though. And then here you have an Ace of Pentacles. There's your new job. There's your new opportunity, new financial opportunity, new job, new field, new whatever it is here that you're building. Your sense of freedom is back. But now you're daring. It's like you wanted you wanted security. All of a sudden you felt, okay, well, let me take this job for security reasons, something I've never done before, probably not something I like, but I'm going to take it for now because it's serving one reason. You'll have to tell me down below. But that, and then you realize that that was maybe not a mistake, but you were really illusioned in the fact that that was going to serve your career or serve your path or settle you to be able to move forward in something else. No, rapidly you're getting another offer, and that is really projecting you into a new path. Yes, much more comfortable with your choice. This is giving you abundance. And again, the Hierophant. So again, making this official. Again, this Hierophant twice though. I almost feel like this is something, a process in your mind of understanding what's important for you and what's not. So it's almost proving this little attempt here, or attempt to do something different, to, you know, to see if that balances you better or makes you more financially comfortable, not worrying as much about money. But it's almost like you take that, but you're not making as much money, working hard, and you don't get so much of a payback as here. You're getting an offer and then really being able to be independent financially and comfortable with your choice. But sometimes we need to make choices like that, and it's not a mistake. Nothing is a mistake. It's just to redirect you or make you understand or give you clarity on what you don't want. And sometimes that is how we find what we do want, right? In making those choices. But no matter what, this Hierophant in both scenarios are very powerful. In both scenarios, you're making it official. So you're understanding how this is going to change. Like the first, the attempt here is something very conventional. So it's like a process that you felt would prove that it was good for you. Does that make sense? Because you didn't want to, okay. Because you didn't want to rock the boat on something. Okay, got it. All right, so it feels like maybe you didn't want to rock the boat in your family, in your relationship, in choosing that. Maybe people just feel like that was the right thing to do, to take that job for now because that's the most important now. That's the answers. You're going to get those answers from that job, whatever it is, right? Whether it's security, financial security, job security, whatever. And it feels like you felt as you were taking that was the answer to not, it wasn't the moment to get out of your comfort zone. It wasn't the moment to take a risk. It wasn't the moment to like think outside of the box. It was the moment to really hone in on security and balance and tradition and getting into something, you know, more rigorous, not rigorous in the rules, right? And so I think that that proved you that it didn't work for you. But I feel like also this Hierophant is some sort of mentor here coming up twice, that someone's guiding you and in helping you push forward into something new. So maybe there is someone along the way that you're meeting saying, okay, well, this didn't work for you, but here's something else that probably is going to make you progress forward in your career. It's daring, it's new, never did it before, but maybe if you join that team, it's the opportunity to build this new career and move forward. It's something new. Someone is an eye opener here for sure, and I think it's his Hierophant. So this can be a spiritual leader, a guide, a family member, a friend that you look up to, or or even a boss or a professor of an establishment, right? And this is someone that is really opening your eyes on something. So are they opening your eyes on this current job or this past job that was not for you, and then reorienting you on another path, giving you an offer? It is possible. But now you feel like you're going to take your time. Very interesting, Scorpio. Very interesting. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Here you go, Scorpio. Okay, so you're working really hard and you're very patient at bringing the next chapter in. The Tower, the Death, the Fool, all new path, all new adventure, and really taking the chance, taking the risk to put yourself out there in a whole different way and building something completely different. And I think that patience, rewarded, but patiently waiting for that reward that you've worked so hard for. And I think that you already wanted to start this new adventure at one point. At that, whoever is around you, this Hierophant, family, friends, the environment, the job environment you're in, whatever it is, maybe pushed you to say, you know what, it might not be the perfect timing to start your business now, or to become independent freelance, or to try a complete new career, or to move to another place and start over, or something like that, or put a new talent out there and do something completely different and just dare to go out for another opportunity. And I think that someone along the line convinced you that maybe give it a moment, try this, not the time to take a risk, and that didn't work out. And so now you're back to your adventure, your new career, you're moving, trying a new school, trying a new, whatever it is. That's where you belong. That's the big change you want. And this is also really allowing you, with the Death card, to reinvent yourself. This offer here, you're comfortable with. This, you were too restricted, not for you. And so this opportunity here is finally the opportunity to let go of those ties, those stigmas, or those, that thing that was holding you back to do the right thing, to go into something more secure, to be part of an establishment that's going to give you more stability, more benefits, but not for you. Scorpio doesn't like to be restricted. So that's why this is surprising. But I realized that you were illusioned by someone or something. Now, illusion doesn't mean that you had no clue. No. Illusion meaning you expected certain things that you didn't get, or you really expected it to be different. All right, let me see if there's one more card here. I feel like there are more cards that want to come out here. Scorpio. I like this because here you are back with that sense of freedom above all. Freedom above all. So even when you try, and I give you credit for trying, Scorpio, because this is really something that probably you usually don't do, or not the sort of job or the sort of people you would be working with. But I give you credit for trying, because it was a huge eye-opener, or is a huge eye-opener, to make those choices or realize or understand that things can't go that way, and you need more freedom for your next chapter. I feel there's another card that wants to come out, or not. Okay, thank you. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So you have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, all new. Building new with this team. New adventure. It's probably something you've never done before. At least as much as this restrictive, conventional establishment, whatever it is, you'll have to tell me, because I'm very curious, was not for you, right? As much as a whole new adventure, not really blueprinted and not really planned out. In other words, you don't have a pure vision of the results it's going to be, or what's going to happen, because you don't know, you've never been in this type of environment, as much as it excites you. And so you'd rather be in something new, exciting, with new people, really risking or daring to put yourself out there in something where you don't know exactly what's going to pan out, than to be restricted in something that's more secure, more balanced, bring you certain benefits maybe that you wanted, but mentally that's a no-no for Scorpio. That's a no-no. Usually. Of course, everyone's different. And you have the Ace of Wands. Here's what you're building. You're part of a new team. You're part of a new adventure. Good for you, Scorpio. Good for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Gratitude to everyone for sharing your energies, your journeys. Thank you, Scorpios. You are top of the signs that watch this channel. So I'm always very grateful for all of you for leading the way, and being connected in sharing your journeys and your energies. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, gratitude to each and every one, Scorpio. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.